Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. If we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Diaz off the mark. Outside, MP lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
Here's Diaz. Harris sets the pick to the middle. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Now Mills. On the wing, it's MP. And another three for the Flyers. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
What a performance. Every three he puts up is going down. He is locked in the zone right now.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. Mitchell, left side. Now Harris. Defended now by Callahan. Brandon Harris with another miss. The High Flyers leading. And here's Mills from outside. Harris comes down with the board. Union Elite with the ball. From 9 feet. Good, he hits the jumper.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Bird. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell's shot is off.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
And MP gets it to go.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Left side, Bird. Shoots from 12. MP grabs the miss. Outside Mills. Fires for three. Rebound by Union Elite. Bird outside. Pass now to Harris. Over MP. That one rolling around and rims out. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Mitchell. And the foul called on MP.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
And here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Bird. Polish. Now Harris. Guarded by MP. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice tag. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Mills outside. Passes to MP. And another miss by the High Flyers. Union Elite trail. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Yep, that one goes.
Nice little feed inside to get a good look at the rim.
And Union Elite with possession. Count it!
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Outside Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Bird. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mitchell outside. Now Harris. And it's finished off by Harris. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Back to Mitchell. Bird outside. He tries for three. Hauled in by High Flyers. Right side, MP. Shot from the wing. Three-pointer. And the High Flyers, another triple.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Back to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. MP with the steal. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Now Harris, now covered by MP. Back to Mitchell, to end the run. MP grabs the miss. Trying his luck from deep, and another three for the Flyers.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The High Flyers lead this one up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Diaz.
Switch.
Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Now Harris. Great positioning on the putback.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Mills. MP. Screen set by Callahan. And here's MP on the outside. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He's now 10 for 12. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Bird outside. Fires from deep. Hauled in by High Flyers. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Bird, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over to the left wing, 5 to shoot. Robert, defended now by Callahan. Robert can't get it to fall. Here's the High Flyers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. Knocks down the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Diaz with it. He's got 5. Harris in the post. Covered by MP. That one no good. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Second shot chance. Hits the front iron and it goes in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Pass to Harris. Union Elite again can't hit it. Now the High Flyers with it. And the shot goes down.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Deciding to change it up.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Bird outside.
Get the perimeter. Shoot.
Bird on the wing. Inside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
And Union Elite has possession. And there's the call on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Finds Bird. Mitchell with just 5 to shoot. The 3. Great D that time from MP.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
they can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. MP outside. And the high flyers, another triple.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Shot blocked. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16. Substitution, Union Elite. Brandon Harris.
To the paint. Now Harris. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
From deep, it's MP. And the high flyers, another triple.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Here's Kolish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pagan misses. Now the high flyers with it. From deep, it's MP. Sinks the tray.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
MP outside. Shot from the top of the key. And a kind roll off the rim on that one.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Now here's Harris. Second chance shot. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get a bucket.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Such a wide open look.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Back to Kolish. Back to Pagan. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Casey. Outside, MP. Tries a 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Back to Kolish. Back to Pagan. The pick from Harris. There's the 3. And he's off on that one. Here's the high Flyers.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the inside. MP again.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Back to Harris. Jumper over MP. And Harris gets it to go.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
MP outside. From beyond the arc. Offensive board. Down low. MP throws it down.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Harris shot is off. MP with the rock. Guarded by Harris.
2 points.
And it's in there.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
The pick from Harris. Back to Pagan. This one for three. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And that one's good from MP.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Here's Walker. Outside Pagan. Takes the three. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP with the
2
bucket.
points. MP.
Outside Pagan.
Pick up left, pick up left. Ball, ball.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
That move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, Why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with them last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsi give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with DeMonte Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward, and it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. Here's Robinson. Harris knocks it loose.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And that one's good from MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Perchumpsey. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Black. The tray. Johnson, no good that time. And here's the West All-Stars. Moore, that's good.
I like when Moore gets in the open. He really flashes his speed.
Here's McCall. Yes, and Johnson picks up the dime on that one.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Launches a three, connects it from downtown.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Here's Mills. MP outside. Tries a three, gets it to go from long range.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Perchumpsey, hits the front of the rim and in. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Lack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
With the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft class.
That's the end of the first half. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 13. And more basketball to come after this short break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. Now McCall. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
From deep, it's MP. It's good for his 8th straight bucket. He's perfect from the floor.
Whew. All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And McCall tickles his line.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Outside, MP. From downtown, the EYBL All-Stars pull it in. And they're on the break. And here's Lack for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's what talent evaluators want to see. Lack knocking down the corner three.
Outside, MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And he answers right back with a three of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a dual shaping up here.
Outside, McCall. Pass over to Robinson. And Harris with the rejection. Now MP makes it off the glass.
That's just more reading the defense and making the right play.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. For Trumpsy, outside. Lack, outside, it's Johnson. Outside, McCall. Pass to Perchumpsey with 4 to shoot. Over Stone. And there the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside, Lack. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. Robinson screen. McCall shot off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering. And Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Timeout called by the EYBL. And the All-Stars. Here's Schrader. Pass to MP. Shoots a three. Hits the trifecta.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Outside, Tombo. McCall. And here's Aslanoglu. McCall, no good. On the wing, it's MP. Tombo defending. Shot from the charity stripe. MP, no good. And here's the EYBL. There's the three. Harris comes down with the board. Outside, MP. The kick to Carrington. The three is up. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Dish to Tombo. Cologne. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Here's MP. They set the pick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Al Perchumpsey, Drew Robinson, Jonathan Lack, Joey Johnson.
Now Lack.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
McCall, now covered by MP. Lack, good.
With the basket.
Here's Schrader. Outside Carrington. Passes to MP. There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helps construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
McCall from long range. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Back to MP. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Perchumsey.
2 minutes remaining.
Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Outside, MP. Top of the key. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Perchumsey outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Lack. Johnson. 5 to shoot. Perchumsey. MP grabs the miss. And there's the call on MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest.
Way to get there first. And absorb the contact.
Matt Corrado.
Yup, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside, Robinson. Swings it to McCall. Lack. Outside for Johnson. And here's McCall. Covered by MP. For 3. Bennett grabs the miss. So it's the West now. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Return to MP. Pass to Benish. Shoots over Perchumsey. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Outside for Johnson. Robinson. He gets that one to fall.
Staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
From deep, it's MP. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And there's the call on MP. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.